changed into IO, or we have so many other packages which we'll cover in the next class. So for why I gave util here is we can just go and minimize into util dot scanner scanner too, but you know I'm okay with this because util is a bigger package. Inside of the util we get covered scanner, so like subset, so sub like bigger one inside the smaller one. So util will be the bigger package, inside that we'll have smaller one, so I prefer to go with scanner. Okay, so when we're going to, if we are going to apply scanner in this if we like, you are so specific to give scanner, we have to, the syntax for it is like scanner, there will be no asterisk, yeah, and semicolon. So this, what will be the use of this is like, in the util package we are specifically calling for the scanner. Okay, we are so specific in it, but if I'm going to give you util contains all the other stuff, so it's like the whole of util, I want the whole package of util. So that's the thing. And there are so many other packages like IO, random, we have so many other. Next, public static environment, and we have to open the bracket. So this is a case sensitive, this programming language is so case sensitive, so we have to be sure that we are giving everything according to the uppercase and lowercase. You have to be sure that you are giving. If you are not, you will be getting so much of errors and you won't even know why. Okay, so this string should be in caps, then this import java, everything should be in small letters. So this thing should be exactly same as what you given in the class object. Next is, so this programming is going to about like getting the inputs from the user. So how we will be getting the input from the user? There is only one way, by using scanner class. If you want, if the program says that you have to get two inputs, two names from the user, two names from the user, two digits from the user, two character from the user, for everything you have to go with scanner dot class. So there is nothing without scanner to get an input, like there's no other way, there's only one way, scanner dot class. So the syntax for providing scanner is scanner dot in is equal to new scanner bracket la we will have system dot in and semicolon. So this should be written as it is because it's a syntax for evoking scanner class. So in this place of in we can give anything else like in sc or scanner class or whatever, like some other name, as whatever name we want. This is our option, so we can give anything. I'll go with in. Okay, so anything we can give. So then I said I'm going to get the input from the user. So how to get input from the user? It's so simple. We have to say input system.out.print, print, enter the. Okay, so many of them are so confused with print or print ln. So what will be the difference between these two? So first difference will be like, okay, I'm just going to say hey, and I say print, so it will just get printed. Okay, bracket and semicolon, it should be inside the double quotes. Okay, that's very important. So system.out.print, so just print this, I'm saying okay, it will say okay, there's no error in your program, so I'm going to print it. And something else, like I'll be giving in this excellent system.out.print, print this thing, how are you? So it will print how the thing is. Now how this is going to get printed, is it going to be in the next line, or it will, like as I gave this statement in the next line, so this does it mean that this the double quoted things will be going to print in next line? No, it doesn't, because we didn't specify anything, so this is going to continue. So the cursor, first sentence was system.print hey, so the cursor will be like standing here and it will wait for the next command. So next command we compile and we gave, and the cursor is going to say is a programmer said that we have to go to next line. No, he didn't say, so we'll continue printing over here. So that's how it works. And yeah, what will happen if I'm going to give system.println? I'm sorry, what will happen if I'm going to give system.println? If I'm going to say println, so what will be happen is the first statement is going to get printed in the first line. Okay, whatever you're going to do, if you're going to give print or println, first statement will be get printed in the first line. It will be like hey, hey. And the second statement, as what is going to happen is, let me just compile. I'm opening the okay. So the first statement will be like hey, and the cursor with the, as I gave ln, the first statement will be printing in the first line, and the cursor will be like waiting for the next command. So when the next command comes, it will automatically go to the second line. It doesn't matter if I'm going to give print or println or whatever, it automatically prints the next line, because the work of this statement, println statement, is to print in the next line. It can't just print the, if I'm going to give hey, and it can't just leave the first line as space and it can't go to the second line. It will print on the given line, and next step it will go to the second line. So it means that if I give you a print, it's going to print in the next line. It doesn't matter if I'm going to give ln or l, okay, print, it's just going to print in the next line. Let's just compile and see. Compile, open editor. Okay, look, we got it. It's like hey, how are you? So that's all. It's so simple, the logic is. Moving on, we'll say how. Now we got how to like give some statements, how to say hey, hello, hi. So do this. So we have to give, so now we are going to give some comments, like something like hey you, tell me what you're doing, so what you want, something like. So I'm going to give enter some 2 digits. Okay, enter 2 digits. My god, enter 2 digits s. So what will happen? I gave enter 2 digits. Okay, so I'll compile, I'll go in wide main, open. So I gave enter 2 digits, but how can I enter these 2 digits? How I have to just say, how can the user say like give his opinion of giving like his opinion? How can I get his opinion? How can I get his answer? So to give his answer, we'll going to allot some space. Okay, for the user to give his answer or allot this answer, we are going to do something that's called that's called for integers. What are integers? Are the digits. Okay, so for integers, we'll have this syntax, like saying int. We'll just copy this, look over here and here, and what I'm typing. So int sub, I won't give any variable, like d1 is equal to digit 1. This is like we can give in a single statement, we can give only one digit. Okay, I'll show you how it's happening. So scanner object, which is scanner object in this statement, we know this is scanner thing, and what will be its object? The user defined thing is its object. Scanner in will be object, so we'll be giving in dot next caps int and semicolon. So it's so simple. So now we can give one digit only. Why? We'll check it too. Look at here, look over down. So it has me like type and press enter to send to program. So I'll just say 56. Yeah, I can, but I cannot give the second value. They asked me two values. How can the user give two? How we should allot two values? We can just do this. Just int d2, digit 2 is equal to int dot next int. So now we can give the second digits without any two digits, without any problem. Yeah, so 45, 50, 67, we gave two digits, but we can't provide the third digit because we didn't declare that. They didn't ask for us, and we didn't know that we want three digits. If we want, we can give three digits, 4, 5, 10, anything, infinite. Okay, so likewise we have syntax for everything, for every other primitive types. Okay, so like integer, string, float, double, and character, everything we have its syntax. So let me give. Okay, if you want, you can take note of this, or if you got in a textbook, you can refer to it. But let me give the syntax for every other thing. So what is a float? Any idea? Float is big. It's also a digit. It's in all are expressed in decimal points, and it is expressed with f. Wait a minute. Dot next float. This will be the syntax for float data type, and my favorite will be double and string. Mostly we'll be using integer, double, and string. Okay, so if you want to be two character, two things. So for string, if we're going to give next, there's no need to specify anything else. We'll just give next, no next string or anything. If you're going to give next, it's going to get it as a character or one sentence line. If I'm going to give next line, and it just means it's going to be more than a sentence or more than a word. Okay, it will get there, the program will get it like that. So we need to specify for character and string separately. But even though we have character, today we have learned how to get inputs from the user. Thank you. Have a nice day.